What's up? I know I'm in shadow a little bit here because of the lighting. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't know if that helped much. Doesn't look like it. Whatever. It's because the lights are behind me, obviously. Anyway, I'm wrapping up, finally, after, trying to figure out, how I'm moving forward with the garden and stuff while, also having other things going on in my life. Let's see, getting back to this whole, inventory thing, so I'm gonna angle this down. Have to, excuse the mess, or, wait, why should I apologize for a mess? I don't need to be self-conscious about it. Anyway, I think these are some of the ones I didn't, get to yet, or maybe I did. No, I think I did everything that's sitting in here. I didn't include these seed garlic bulbs yet. I think this is some of the stuff that I bought later, separately. And these I don't think I counted. So, I figured out what an approach is, to being that there might be some redundancy. Fortunately, I'm working with an electronic system again for keeping track of this. So here, as you've seen, I got this whole situation. I think what I'm going to do is line everything up in here. Because what I'm going to plant in there, I'm going to wait until I'm planting everything right now. My priority is just things that are from seed. I'm going to worry about like my bulbs later. I'm planting some bulbs and rhizomes and such. If I'm planting roots or whatever, I don't feel like I need quite as much time to germinate it and whatever. One good thing about the fact that it's germinating underground, as far as I can tell, is I can get away with not having to so immediately figure out my lighting situation. I just gotta have, appropriate environment for the soil. So I'm going to use one of my greenhouses that you'll see. But as you can see, this is the way that I've got this kind of lined up. So I can use it as kind of like the way to use a file drawer. I'm going to put something in here. I'm just going to use this, which has the only one of my several garlic cloves that I've actually opened up. So I'm going to set that down in here to keep these from sliding around too much. Just going to go through it and see what hasn't been added. I know there's some things that I have some actual redundancy of, like things that I got more than one of. This might easily, of course, all be begging the question of like, why am I even doing all this inventory? I think I'll leave it to the fact that time will kind of make that clear. So here we go. You can see. So I got several things there. I got beans, beets, but I don't know which things I might have put in there that I also have. So that I have an extra packet of. So I'm gonna leave that out. Now, why am I going into all this behind the scenes detail? Well, I mean, it's basic. There's, I guess, two reasons. I mean, one, there's like the off chance that someone might be doing this and like the ideas or be able to build on it. You might see the way I'm doing this between, kind of balancing between digital and written, which I'm going to do the written afterwards. But my approach to that, and maybe you'll get an idea from it and think of a way you can do it better, which I'd love to hear your feedback. If you can give me help me through a little less trial and error, figure out an effective way to do this. Anyway, the other reason I'm doing this is just because I think it's really good right now for us to show that our processes of things aren't perfect, and it's fine to move forward with something that you're not a qualified expert in. I'm not like speaking with some authority beyond what I have or something. I'm obviously not claiming to be a gardening or food expert, which obviously I'm not. I just have what experience I have what knowledge and inspiration I have, and I'm just working with it. And that's what I encourage people to do, you know. So just, you know, being aware of the extent to which you might be causing danger by trying something that you don't know what you're doing. There's cases like that. But, you know, beyond that, as far as just making mistakes, well, it's inherent in everything. It's part of the process, right? And I hope the more we get to see each other sharing the vulnerability of not knowing and having to kind of like feel our way forward, we can empower each other to be okay with that and actually allow ourselves collectively to move forward. That'd be awesome. It's a DIY party, baby. You know? Alright, so first thing I got here, maybe I'll alphabetize this later. I'll figure out some kind of actual way to organize this and file it. I don't know. You know, I want to be able to have extra seeds that I can give people and stuff. Anyway, so carrot. Danvers half long. Okay, so I've got at least one of those. And beets. Detroit dark red. That's in there. Swiss charts. I'm just pulling one out at a time. Pushing these back in the other direction. As you can see. Yeah, so I set those back. These are still forward. I got my Swiss chard here. Swiss chard mixed colors. Okay, that doesn't tell me the variety. I think that really this brand especially is like not necessarily geared for people who are hardcore gardeners, but that's okay. Me being kind of a noob. I have a lot of experience, but it was all under someone else's direction, so I know how to like handle a start, like, you know, physically what to do. I know how to, you know, handle seeds gently and stuff, but I don't necessarily know what to do when. I don't know how to look at soil and know how to amend it. Now that's a little higher level stuff, but I've done soil amendments, which, you know, is adding something to change the pH or, you know, introduce more life or organic matter, whatever may have you. So anyway, I know how to, you know, do different methods of adding amendments, but I don't know how to know when or how much. Anyway, so this is where I'm at. Okay, sweet basil. And yes, I'm not going to show you this whole process. That would be ridiculous. Anyway, annual, sweet basil, annual. Anyway, so I'll keep at it. Finish these like this. And more updates. You know, I'll clarify why I'm doing this and why I hope to see more people doing things like this. Not necessarily with gardening, whatever you're doing. I mean, I don't care if it's, you know, if it's you learning to play acoustic bass or whether you're learning how to repair pianos or build cabinets or you're just going on with your regular day-to-day life and figuring out some way to be more empowered or creative. What exactly is it that I want to see more of in the human experience? I want to see people empowered. I want to see people inspired and empowered and finding our way there, you know. My days can be rocky, depression, fatigue, and stuff, but I'm working through it. You know, I'm taking steps that I feel better and better about. And, yeah, so keep with it. If you're checking these videos out, I hope you continue to. And I hope I get to inspire you. I hope you inspire me one day. You are just by watching this, just by being human. So keep on keeping on, baby.